What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? The name's Craig, the $1 trillion man. Gesund. That's right. Welcome to ClickFunnels Rockstars. I'm going to be taking you guys through the introduction video, and I'm going to try to not ramble and get to the point and not waste anybody's time, because I'm sure you guys are probably the same as me. I hate it when I come into a video and people just ramble, and they don't get to the point. Okay, so I'm going to get to the point. So first things first, if you're in the group, then the first thing you need to do is go to that link and make sure that you read through this and then get signed up over here, get your book, okay? Get your 2 books. Now you can go and get them separately, but what I advise you to do is when you click on this link, okay, it's going to take you to the year, okay? And this is where you can purchase the book. The book is free, but I strongly advise you to upgrade, because you're going to save a lot if you upgrade. And the stuff is powerful, so you're not wasting your money if you do decide to upgrade. So let me tell you this: if you just buy the book and you just pay for the shipping because the book is free, eventually you are gonna So eventually you're gonna basically at some point get the whole package, because you're gonna realize how powerful it is. But it's up to you. I mean, you can do whatever, you feel is in your means, or if you don't really trust it yet, that's fine. Okay, so I spoke about this. Again, if you go ahead and get this package, then this book is included there as well. Otherwise, you can just get them both separately. Okay. Now, so you want to sign up on ClickFunnels, and then you want to get the books, or you want to get the books and then sign up. Okay. Because everything that I'm going to talk to you guys about is in these books, but more elaborate and better explained, and just a lot more information. And it's very important that you get that information. And then the platform is the actual where you're going to implement your funnels and make a lot of money. And so let me get to the presentation. It's just 6 or 7 slides that I put together, and then I'm going to get straight into the implementation, and then I'm going to start sharing the funnels with the guys that have signed up and that are serious about making money, because this is about making money. This is not any type of theory or anything like that. I'm not here to motivate you or to be a Tony Robbins or any of these other so-called gurus. This is me showing you guys how I make money and how you can make money. Okay, so just a little bit of background about me. I've done MLM, network marketing. I do affiliate marketing. I have my own products. I have my own services. I've got clients. I do a whole bunch of stuff, and I do everything from the comfort of my home. Because I've learned all of these powerful skills, which I'm hoping to transfer over to you and those who are willing to learn. So I can show you all of the things and how to do them. It's not rocket science. You don't need to have any type of software experience or any type of crazy type of experience. All you need to have is a willingness to learn. Okay, if you've got eyes to see and hands to work with, and you've got a willing mind, and you can make time to learn these things, because there is a learning curve, but I'm going to try to make the learning curve as painless as possible. But I mean, I can't do everything. Like, I can't move your hands. I can't force you to sit down behind your computer and dedicate time to doing this, right? That's on you, right? That's what you've got to deal with. That you've got to deal with yourself. You've got to develop that mindset. All right. So without further ado, let's go. Okay. So the quickest way to success, guys, copy other people. I've got no problem copying people. I copy successful people. I hack their ads. I hack their funnels. I hack their processes, because if it works and it makes them money, then it's gonna work and make me money. Okay. And trust me, none of these guys are original. All right. Just get that out of your head. Okay. None of these guys, including Tony Robbins, he's not original. Okay. He learned all of his stuff from Jim Rohn. Right. He even says that. And then, of course, he, as you go along and you keep copying others and you keep repeating them, you eventually, out of that, develop your own style, and things come out of it. When you start to do things just by naturally, you start to develop your own style. Like I'm developing my own style. I don't sound like anybody else. I don't look like anybody else. I don't act like anybody else, and I don't wish to, right? And neither should you. So initially, you start a copy. Maybe you copying me, and then at some point you develop your own style, develop your own model. So long story short, I got no problem copying others. I copy them all day long. All right, and that makes me successful, and that makes me money. And my advice to you is do exactly the same. That's why they call us funnel hacking hackers, okay? Because we take other people's funnels and we hack them, we hack the crap out of them, and we make them either use them exactly the same or we make them better so that we make either the same amount of money or more money, okay? So Tony Robbins says if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. 100%. Thanks, Tony. Right. So what is a sales funnel? Okay, a sales funnel is exactly what is shown in the diagram. You have a whole bunch of people and you want to bring them into your funnel. At the end of that funnel is the money, okay? That's where the gold is, right? Right at the bottom there, you want to funnel people and take money out of their pockets and get that money into your bank account, all right? By offering them, obviously, either a product, a service, or providing a service to other people's products, to other people's services, right? So as I go along, you'll see how we use funnels to either promote and sell our own products or services, or if we don't have products and services, we can offer these funnel services to other people that need traffic and leads and sales to their products and services. So, for example, I sell other people's products and services as well, right? Because I like that model. I like the model where I don't need to worry about product management, product development, product research, and all of that. And I also like the model of, services where I don't have to, provide services to the end customer because most of the times, you've got to have a backup team, you've got to have a sales team, you've got to have a customer care team, and I don't really care for that type of drama in my life. Okay, now, so you drive people various ways, and all of this is going to be covered. What we call traffic. So traffic you can get from Facebook, which is the most, without a doubt, the most powerful platform on the planet. People use it for all kinds of social time wasting, okay? But you will start to see from as we go along how powerful Facebook is, and it makes ordinary people tons and tons of money every day from, obviously from the average consumerist that just consumes content and consumes all kinds of stuff on Facebook all day long, and they don't even realize that there's people out there making millions off of these platforms. Okay, YouTube is another example. Google. These platforms have got billions and billions of people that are just looking to spend their money, and all you need to do is put your funnel with your product or service or somebody else's funnel and product and service and get them to pay you a commissions or pay you up front and funnel that money into your bank account, okay? And so there's a process, and it doesn't matter what course you do or where you go, who you listen to, the process is the same, okay? There's a funnel, all right? There's a capture, you capture your lead, first of all, you drive traffic, okay? So because remember, people give you money. People pay for things, right? We're not funneling cows, sheep, goats, birds into a funnel. We are funneling people because people pay you, right? And so you capture them, you start the sales process, and then you sell them something. So your traffic becomes a lead. The cold lead becomes a warm lead. I'll show you more in-depth funnel now. That lead becomes a potential prospect, and that prospect then becomes a customer, and then you can upsell them from whatever you sold them there. You can add on other items that are related, and then you can ascend them into other services or products that cost more. For example, you might have a product here that costs $29. Okay, we're going to talk in dollars because there's all different types of people in the group, and there'll probably be a whole bunch of more other people from different countries. So we'll just speak about dollars and not confuse people too much, okay, with rands. Because I'm from South Africa, and we our currency is rands, but I'll talk about dollars. So $29, and then you can upsell them and say, well, why didn't you get 3 of them, or why didn't you get this product as well? Because other people bought this product as well. So and then at the end of the day, your cart value is like $100, for example, and then you can ascend them into a coaching program or any type of other service that costs more than the front end product. This is what we normally call a back end product that costs 1, 2, 10, 100 times more than the front end product, because now these people have become customers and they now trust you. Okay, so another example of a sales funnel, and another way of putting it, is that most people might not be aware, or most people are not aware of your product or your service or who you are, depending on what you're trying to do, whether you are selling a product on behalf of someone else and getting paid commissions, or whether it's your own product and you're trying to create awareness for it, right? So initially, it always starts with with getting people, traffic from wherever that traffic is, Facebook, Google, making those people aware. Okay, who are you? What do you do? What's your product? Okay, that person then becomes a lead. All right, and one of the most famous, or one of the most popular phrases out there in business is that leads are the lifeblood of your business. Okay, so some of you are in my team in network marketing. Some of you are trying to get into business, or not, or you're trying to sell your own product, or whatever the case may be. If you don't have leads, okay, if you don't have people looking at your product or looking at your opportunity or looking at your service, all right, you're not going to have a business at the end of the day. So you need to be bringing those leads into your funnel and having people look at a product or look at a service, and then having them make a decision. They might walk away, or they might come back after a few days, or they might never come back. The fact of the matter is, whether you're making money online or making money in a brick and mortar store, for example, a good example is Apple. People walk in and out of Apple store every day. All right. Some people just go in to look because they want to, they imagine that they could afford these expensive products. Others go there with the intention of buying. Others go there with the intention of finding out more about the new iPhone or about the new iPad or whatever. So they need to go through that educational process where they get educated on the product, and then they're able to make a decision. And depending on how the salesman is, and whether that person's got that kind of money, a sales event takes place. Okay, so this is the exact same process that happens online. You make people aware, you educate them. This is another example of this, guys. This is the same thing, right? It's just a different way of putting it. Because I'm assuming that there's a lot of people that are in this group that are wanting to learn, that probably don't have a clue what a sales funnel is and what the purpose of a sales funnel is, whether it is online or offline. Some of you come from different backgrounds. Some of you have never done sales. You don't know what a sales process is. But understand this, right? Sales is probably the most important thing that anybody can learn, because it's one way to become massively rich, okay, and wealthy. If you can sell things to people, whether it's services or products, and whether that be online or offline, you will be incredibly wealthy. The biggest difference, let me just go back one slide here. The biggest difference between offline and online is that you have access. If you are an entrepreneur and you're a business person that knows how to sell online and knows how to bring people, billions of people from all over the world, into your funnel and make money, you will be incredibly wealthy. That's the biggest difference between a brick and mortar and an online business. A brick and mortar business can only service a small footprint of people in that area, because nobody is going to fly from New Zealand or Nigeria to come and have a burger at my burger place. Okay, that's just not going to happen, right? And so I can only service the people in that very close vicinity, maybe within a kilometer radius, or 2 kilometers radius. Okay. So I hope you guys are starting to get the grasp of this, and that's the reason why I said to you guys, get the books, and because this foundation needs to be set so that when we do the actual implementation, I'm going to show you exactly how we take this concept and actually make it, turn it into an actual funnel online where people come to your page, they look at, they become aware, they go from unaware to aware, they become a lead. How do they become a lead? How do they become a prospect? Each of these we are going to implement, and even how they become fans, how they get you get them to like your Facebook page, and so on and so forth. So what's the biggest difference between a website and a funnel? Okay, so a website is very traditional. It's very generic. People try to sell a ton of things. There's a lot of distraction on a website. There's banners, there's content, there's news, there's about us, and people can easily click away from what you're trying to sell them. Okay, and being that people are by nature these days very, they have a very short attention span and easily distracted. So they might come to your website looking for a product or service, and then they're distracted by something else that you've got on your site. Because when you look at most traditional websites, they're very busy, right? They've got a whole lot of stuff on there, and people think the more busier the website is, the better the website is. And in fact, the busier the website is, the more you distract your customer, and eventually they hit a brick wall, and they leave your website, and there's no sale. A funnel allows you to focus that person's attention. Most of the time when someone is searching for a service, right, whether it be on Facebook, Google, whether they might not even be searching for something. Most people, when they're on Facebook, they're not searching for anything. They're just looking to be social, okay? But I'm going to show you how you get them from a social mindset into a buyer's mindset, into a customer mindset, where they want to now they don't even realize it, but unless this is all part of the psychology of selling, they don't even realize that you are that you actually through words, and I'll show you guys all of this. I don't want to get ahead of myself. How you shift their mindset from being in a social mood or into a buyer's mindset. Okay, now all of these platforms have got different uses. Obviously, when somebody comes onto Google and they go into Google search, they're looking for something specific. They're not in a social mindset. They're more of research or buyer's mindset. And if they're in a buyer's mindset, great. There's not much convincing to do. But if they're in a research mindset, and of course there needs to be a bit of education to do, which you will do via video on your page, or on your funnel, or via text, and we'll get into all of that. So I just want to just make that distinction, and so that you guys understand how the average consumer psychology works. And secondly, the reason for the funnel is to focus that individual's, that consumer's mindset, right? So they don't get distracted, that they know they came there for something, and you're going to keep their attention until the end of your funnel. Okay, so the funnel is very specific, it's very honed in, it's very focused. Okay, so with a website, you'll stay broke, and with a funnel, you're gonna make money. A funnel keeps people attention, and it helps you funnel them right through from the top to the end and give you their money. Okay, all a website does is keep people distracted. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a website. If you're in business and you've got a services or products company, then you should have a website. But let's say you have a shop or something, then what I would advise you to do is take out each product that you have in your shop and funnel them, and create funnels for each of the products. And then at the end of your funnel, you can then get people to subscribe to your newsletter, which you can easily do. I'm going to show you guys how to do that, and how to become fans on your Facebook page. And then you can sell them other stuff. But the main thing is get their foot in the door through the first sale. Okay, so you've got to make that first sale. Because when people come into your website, they're normally coming there because they have a specific product in mind or specific service that they're looking for. They're not looking for 10,000 different services at the same time, and neither are they looking for 10,000 products at the same time. Okay, so yeah, so you've got to understand that when dealing with customers and dealing with the human mind. Okay, now the funnels work for just about everybody. They work for supplement funnels. I'm going to show you guys in the next 5 minutes all of the funnels I've made so far. I'll be sharing with you guys those guys that have signed up and have got the books, right? If you're not serious, guys, unfortunately, get back to me when you are serious. So who this works for: supplement funnels, coaching funnels, information product funnels, e-commerce funnels, network marketing funnels. I've got a whole bunch of network marketing funnels that I built for myself, for my team. Supplement funnels, affiliate funnels. I made a ton load of money from affiliate funnels, and funnels for real businesses. Okay. Again, is that the same slide? Yep, it is. All right. So all of this you can do with ClickFunnels. You just drag and drop. You don't need any software experience. You just need a little bit of practice, and you'll get the hang of it. All right. So this is how so I've been in ClickFunnels for a number of years now, and this is the old dashboard. That's how the dashboard used to look. Of course, it looks a lot better now. I'm going to show you guys how it looks now, and I'll show you how to implement each stage of the funnel. Okay, so if you go back, so it's just the funnel is, if you just kind of picture it in a different way now, it's the same funnel, but instead of vertical, we're looking at it horizontally. All right, so now you've got, this is one type of funnel. Now there's many different types of funnels, and we'll go through that as well. But this each page represents a different stage in your funnel. Okay, so somebody comes to your page via some referral through an advert that you placed on Facebook or wherever, and you offer them a free report, for example. So you offer them something free. They download it in exchange for their email address. They then go to an order page. They have if they place the order, they get shown the next page where they actually do the payment, and then you can do a one-time offer where you offer them something in addition to that, and all of this again, and then of course they get to the thank you page. Okay, all of this, as I said, I'm just giving you a very high-level overview, but all of this is explained in those books. So it's very important that you get those books, guys, to give you context and just to give you that basic theory that you need as a foundation in order to succeed. Okay, because I mean, there's no point, implementing or just going straight into implementation if you don't know the foundation, like if you don't know what you're doing, basically. All right. I just want to make sure that I've covered everything on this particular slide. So yeah, as I was saying, the details, like the full details, to give you a very good understanding of the strategy and the thinking behind this, and what causes people to actually follow through and give you their money, and of course become a fan and become a loyal customer, right? There's a psychology behind it. There's a psyche that you've got to understand. And it's not, I mean, nobody's saying to you become a psychologist. We're just taking a small section, like a very, very small section out of the psychology of the human mind and implementing it, or kind of bringing it into the selling process, because people think in a certain way. And if you can capture their thinking, you can make a lot of money. All right, and this is what this is about, right? So it's basically taking those concepts and implementing them into a funnel that allows people to pay you. So let me. I want to get back to that example, but before I do that, let me get into. So we've spoken about the theory. So now let's get back to the. So let's get. So you're gonna get the books. All right. So this is how the funnels look now. Okay. This is the main dashboard. So I'm in my back office at the moment, if you've signed up on this first link over here, which I showed you guys, so over there, then when you log in, you will see the exact same dashboard. Okay, and then when you click on funnels, you'll see you'll probably see something very different to mine. You can see I've got a whole stack of funnels that I've built over here. I'm still building more. And then, so let me take you through some of these funnels. Okay, so this is a funnel that I've built. And again, there's no programming or any type of complex stuff that you need to know. All right, so when you click on funnel, it brings you in here. Now I'm going to just, again, I'm going to go through this high level. We'll get into the detail. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much information. Just to give you a bird's eye overview of what this is about, how you're going to make money. Okay, so this is an example of an affiliate funnel. This is the funnel where I don't own the product. I simply drive traffic to the product. And this is for women, mostly over 40. They don't want to lose weight. They come into this page. They start a quiz. Okay. It then takes them through a quiz. And again, this is so easy to build once you get the hang of it, right? And then it takes them to the next page, and long story. So this is an example of an affiliate funnel. So this is just coming back. So let me show you guys quickly again. So you can see that I've basically driven traffic from these sources, okay, into my funnel, okay, and I've started the sales process, and the person comes and they read, and that's a pop-up in case they want to move away. It actually catches them again to say, hey, don't go away. You can achieve these results, and then it takes them over to this is where they get sold, right? And then of course, if they go in and purchase, it takes the money, and I get paid. Okay, so as you see, I took you through the funnel, traffic through the funnel, and boom, it takes the money, and I get paid. Okay, I get paid. So you see, it wasn't a traditional website, because if this was a traditional website, I'd have lost that person long ago, right? So you want to be driving thousands of people into the funnel and money coming out on the other side. Okay, you can't do that with a website, trust me. All right, so that's one example. Okay, this is an example of a funnel that I built for my network marketing company, Gold, and also for my team. Again, this is another example of how funnels can be used for just about any business. So this is an example of affiliate type business. This is an example of a network marketing type business. Again, if you go back to the funnel example, you'll see the lead capture. So in the first example, I wasn't doing in lead capture because I'm not trying to capture leads there. I'm just trying to do a straight sale. Although you can, and we can get into that later. And that's very easy to do. It's just a tweak on the page, and it's done. So coming back to this, so you can see then, again, driving traffic, different ways, and I'm going to show you guys all of that. And lead capture, so there's the lead capture, okay, over there. And then the sale process starts through the video and through the webinar that'll get started after they... So the video entices them together with the copy. They then put in their details. Another thing that you can do is change this up to offer them a free presentation or report that they can download in exchange for their email, and then the sale process starts as well, and then the next step would be to close the sale and money in your pocket. Okay, so that's another example of how this funnel or this blueprint is actually implemented using ClickFunnels. Okay, now here's an example of, let's say you bought a whole bunch of stock of a certain type of sunglasses from Alibaba, in China or Hong Kong or wherever. All right, very easy. You just come in here. Again, I'm going to be sharing all these funnels with you. You say edit page. Okay, so this is it's a blueprint. It's done for you. There's no coding or anything that needs to be done. All right, so all of your copy comes in there. Where do you get the copy? You just copy and paste it from your supplier. All right, normally they have copy. All this stuff is copy and paste, guys. Being successful is learning how to copy and paste. A lot of people want to be original, right? If you want to be original, it's gonna cost you money, because then it means you want to reinvent the wheel and you want to make all the mistakes that all the professionals that have already made it, that have already found out the formula, you want to do all of that from scratch. And I mean, you can do it. I mean, I think I don't think. I mean, I used to do it. Always wanted to be original. I didn't want to copy anybody. I wanted to be original. Well, it costs you money to be original. Okay, there are formulas out there. There are proven models out there that work. All right, so you're either gonna hit the road running, or you're gonna stumble along with square wheels until you decide to get smart like the rest of us and get yourself some round wheels. Okay, so all you do here, you click on that, it pulls up a dialog box, you choose your image and you stick your image in there, you come in here, you change the text, blah 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 blah, whatever you want it to be. You can change there, click on these links, it will pull up a box. You change all the settings over there. Takes a bit of practice, takes a bit of getting used to. You can change all of this to whatever currency you want as well. All that done for you. Okay. So this is an example of a product funnel. Okay. So if you go back to our model, all right. So we bring traffic. They're not aware of your product, so you're creating awareness. You're not necessarily bringing them in as a lead, although you can. And that's probably in the next page. Well, it's not probably, because when they click on this, they need to fill in their email address and of course delivery address, and then they can then be upsold something else like a bag or something else when they get. So we come back here. So you start the sales process, and then you can upsell them a related product. Okay, like they call it a cross-sell. You can cross-sell them something that's related, and then send them to other more expensive products, because now they'll be in your funnel and they'll be in your emailing list, and we'll talk about that as well, because this ClickFunnels is it's an all-in-one one-stop shop where you've got your emails, you've got your affiliates, so you can even get affiliates to sell this for you on your behalf. So you can have thousands of people including you, selling your product and them earning commissions. And all of this is done over here. Okay. So again, I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Just showing you, how, first of all, how funnels are implemented in a practical way and an easy way. And then secondly, all of the features that are available to you through this powerful platform. At the end of the day, like I said to you guys in the voice message or in the voice audio on WhatsApp, and the guys that came in late probably didn't hear the audio, so let me just repeat it for the sake of those that didn't hear the audio. There's a cost to doing business. Okay, there's a cost to making money. Right? If you want to make $1 million, okay, it's probably going to cost you $100,000 to make $1 million. It's going to cost you $100 to make $1,000. All right. So anytime you want to scale to a higher amount of money, you got to spend that amount of money, right? You've got to spend the required amount of money. But obviously, you can't go from making $100 and just skyrocket and take a massive quantum leap to $1 million. No, you've got to, first of all, you've got to learn, basic business principles, and just really, self-discipline. Right? So when you make $1,000, you don't go and spend the $1,000. You reinvest it, and you say, okay, well, I made $1,000. Let me take $500 and put it back into my ads, so I can make $2,000. And then when you make $2,000, you say, okay, I'll keep $1,000, because you're not just making money to make money. You're making money so you can spend it and have a nice time, right? But at the same time, you've got to put something back into the business so the business can grow, right? You've got to put something back into yourself so you can grow, right? So you're taking $1,000 now, you put it back into your ads, put it back into your tools that are helping you make this money, and the next thing you know, you got $10,000, and you do the same thing. Instead of budgeting $1,000 or $2,000, now you're budgeting $5,000. And so you're gradually scaling until you get to a point where you're now budgeting $100,000 so that you can make $1 million, okay? So there's a cost to doing business, all right? I hate to tell you that, but there's a cost to doing business. But depending on where you are, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you something to make money, right? It costs you to have a job, right? Believe it or not, people, most people don't think about it. They don't think about it. They just go, oh, I'm going to a job. I got a job, right? They don't have that entrepreneurial mindset, but you can learn it. You can definitely acquire it. You can by first of all hanging around people that have got that mindset already. Like it kind of it'll catch on if you hang around them. But there's a cost to go into a job, right? You get into your car and you go to work. Well, there's a cost to that. There's gas. You got to pay for gas. You got to pay for wear and tear of your vehicle. Okay, there's a cost to having a job, right? So whether you're taking public transport or having your own car, those are just one of the costs of having a job. So similarly, there's a cost to having and running a business. All right, so enough said on that. This is an example of supplements. This is a funnel, and then you can see how you can sell weight loss supplements, anti-aging supplements, beauty supplements, and I can show you exactly where to get all of this done for you, where they'll put your labels on for you, they will brand it for you, and they'll ship it to your customers for you. Okay. And then you can get the videos done. You can either make the video yourself. You can make others you can copy other videos and make it exactly the same. This is what we call a VSL, or a video sales letter. Still one of the best ways to sell any product or anything, whether it be network marketing or affiliate or product or service related. Always have a video. Okay, video does a phenomenal job at selling your product, especially if it's authentic and you've got the right copy. Okay, and again, this stuff, guys, it's not difficult to do. Just learn to copy. I know, I think one of the reasons why I was the way I was about copying, and many of us or many of you guys probably still are the same, because we were taught in school, don't copy, it's wrong to copy. No, start changing that, right? We're not in school anymore. We are in the real world. And in the real world, if you want to make money, you got to copy others. That's why big companies spy on each other. Have you ever heard of that term? Like they say, spy in your competition. Well, the reason why they spy is because they want to copy. They want to copy what works, and then of course improve on that, right? So the whole world is one big copy. It's just people copying each other, and then you get these other people that say don't copy, and those people are broke. All right, they're going to stay broke for the rest of their lives. So you got to copy. All right. Now, I just want to make sure that I've said everything I want to say with regard to this funnel. Again, this is another example of a funnel. You can see it's not busy. It's not a website. It's just a one pager. The person is not distracted. It's not talking about a gazillion different things. It's talking about one specific thing. Okay, it's talking about a particular product, right? Whatever this product is called, your stuff. Okay, let's pretend it's a weight loss supplement. Your stuff, and that's it. There's nothing else. The testimonials over here. Again, no distraction whatsoever. The person can't click away to do anything. If he clicks, he's going straight to add to cart. Okay, that's the only place he's allowed to click. The next click he does, it takes him to. Let me go back here. It takes him to order. All right, that's where he's going. Now, if you compare that to a website, he's got a myriad of things he can click on, and he just clicks away from the sale, and then you lose money. So again, I hope that you guys are starting to get it, the power of the sales funnel. It keeps the person focused, and you want that person to spend their money on your website, on your store. Okay, and that's the power of funnels. Okay, now let's move on here. All right, so and then funnels can also be used for events. So this is an event that I've built for one of my network marketing companies. Again, it's a funnel. The only place they can book is to go and book their seat. There's no other place for them to go. So funnel keeps them focused on what this is all about, what they came here to do, and there's no distraction whatsoever. So you can use funnels to build events as well. So, and you can offer your services to companies that need people to come to their events, whether those events be concerts, speaker events. Guys, there's events happening all over the world, like every single day. There's like a ton, there's thousands of events happening. All you got to do is approach people and say, listen, I can build out this funnel for you and drive people to your event, okay? And you pay me $1,000 or $500 or whatever the case may be per month, and I will drive people to your events every single week or every single day or every single month, depending how they do it, right? There's a guy by the name of Robin Banks. If you're South African, you probably know him, and you may know him if you're not from South Africa, because he's like the Tony Robbins of South Africa. Okay, and he uses ClickFunnels. Well, he doesn't use it personally. He pays an agency that does it for him, and that agency uses ClickFunnels to build out his funnels. And that same agency runs ads on his behalf on Facebook and other platforms, right? And Robin Banks pays this company a retainer of 500,000 rand, which is about I think $200,000 a year. All right, $200,000 a year. Think about that, just for a simple funnel, okay? And this doesn't include the ads that the ads budget, all right? So remember, when you're building out these funnels for people, so if you're not doing it for yourself, let's say you want to render the service to other people, you can render it to restaurants, speakers, insurance agencies. We're going to talk about leads now with insurance and all that. But let me just get my point across here. Is that the retainer that they pay you, right, whether it's a monthly or yearly retainer for your services, for these funnels, that is over and above the ads budget, all right? The ads budget is separate. And if let's say Robin Banks says my ads budget is 50,000 Rand a month, okay, that is in addition to the $200,000, okay, that he pays every year. All right, so you can build out these amazing funnels for people for whatever they need. All right, for whatever they need. This is the funnel that I did for restaurants. So this is a funnel I did for restaurants, and they pay me 5,000 Rand a month in South Africa. But you can do this for restaurants all over the world. There's a gazillion restaurants that you can do this type of work for. And offer the service to, because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to fill up their restaurants. They don't know how to drive traffic. They don't know how to do ads. They don't know how to build out offers. Okay, they don't know any of this. All right, so you can offer these services to them and have like 10, 20, 100 clients, and they all have the same page, right? Because all you got to do is copy paste. You know, this is a copy paste business, guys. If I wanted to copy this funnel, okay, let me show you. I just go to there, publish, okay, and let me show you something. I can clone this thing. Where is it now? There's a. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Right. You can see here. I can clone this funnel 50,000 times if I wanted to. Right. So let's say I had 100 restaurants. I can clone this funnel 100 times, and it'll take me a few minutes to have to service 100. Restaurants that are each paying me 5,000 Rand a month. Okay, just think about that, right? This is because they don't know about this. This is not their core business. Their core business is restaurants. This guy's core business is speaking on stage. He doesn't have time to drive traffic, learn about traffic, and build out funnels. Okay, excuse me. So okay, so that's another example. Here's another example of menstruation cups. This is for ladies. and it's a new menstruation cup that I'm selling, and I'm making a lot of money from it. Again, it's not my product. I just built out the funnel, and I drive traffic, and I create awareness. How do I create awareness? Now, let's just go back to this. It's very interesting. How do I create awareness? Okay, so remember, we're talking about a funnel here. Does my website look crazy? Is there all kinds of, okay, now I've got other women's products over there, and I've got news over here? No, you're distracting your customer, right? You're distracting your buyer from what they came here to do. So I am being very specific. I'm saying this is my funnel. Here's, I'm creating awareness. Most women, well, I don't know. I'm assuming now. Most women don't know anything about menstruation cups yet, all right? So I need to educate them, right? So I start the education process. I probably know more about these cups than what they do right now, well, obviously because I'm selling them, all right? But this is the thing, okay? So we're creating awareness and we're educating, right? So we say, hey, ladies, did you know that there's this thing known as a menstruation cup? And why? And do you know why 91% of women are saying never again to pads and tampons? Well, now they're going, what? And now we educate. And how do we educate? VSL, ladies and gentlemen, video sales letter. And then what happens next? We engage, okay, because this is all part of the engagement. And they purchase, okay, boom, cha-ching, money in my pocket, okay. I get their email address, and those that don't buy initially will eventually buy because I then warm them up more and more to the product. I send them testimonials, and all of this can be done, and all of this is done right here, over here. So if I click on Actionetics, for example, it's going to take me, sorry, one second. So I can email all of my, all of these can go into my email, so you can see all of my email lists here for all of my products, gold. I even had my own Uber company that I was selling. So all of these lists that I've got here and more are all connected to my different funnels. Okay, so when somebody gives you their email address, well, they're in your funnel basically for life until they unsubscribe. Okay, so excuse me, I hope that's making more sense now. Okay, so now let's talk about car insurance. So these type of services you can offer to insurance agents or financial advisors, right? This funnel is so easy. I mean, I'll share this funnel with you. It's so blatantly easy. You stick the guy's face in there. You put his number over there. You write a little bit of fancy copy. This is really basic. You can improve this even more. Again, VSL, very important, video sales letter. Get him to do a video. You can go to his workplace with your iPhone, record a video, stick it in here, and start getting leads for them. All right, and you can start off by offering them a very low price just to try out your services. Remember, they don't know how to build out these things. They don't know how to generate leads. They're doing it. A lot of them still do it old school. And I'm going to show you something. This is a guy that I spoke to. So here's an example. Okay. Oops, sorry. Here's an example. All right. So this is a guy that this is an insurance guy, and he just sent me an email out of the blue, right? And I was like, I've learned how to flip things and flip things in my favor. So instead of shouting him down and shouting him out, I was like, because some people go, why are you emailing me? Where did you get my email address from? So I don't know where this guy got my email address from. He's obviously taking a shot in the dark, because I'm not looking for any of his services. So I said to him, I don't need your services, but I can provide you with qualified leads. Now, those of you that are from South Africa, you know that Discovery is the biggest insurance company out there. Okay, and so here's a guy from Discovery coming back to me and saying, please tell me more, right? And then I tell him more, and I show him a video about how I generate leads. And I can show you guys that video as well, and you can make one for yourself. And sell yourself, sell your services. And then he was like, I'm interested in your service. So you watch the video, boom, and here's a guy interested in my service. And this is the exact service I showed him, right? Which is how you can generate qualified leads and have new leads to contact every single morning when he walks into his office, okay? And so I'm going to show you guys how you do that. So the way you do that is, okay, so this is my Facebook business back office. So you can see all of so not all of these are my accounts, but I've got quite a few accounts. So this is how you run Facebook. I don't want to get into this because this is going to overwhelm you guys. But just to give you an example, this is an example of the Google AdWords search campaign. Okay, now somebody looking for loans, for example, you can see. So this is for United States. This is the amount of searches being done in the United States for loans. So people are searching for payday loans. They're searching for bad credit loans. It's 100,000 to 1 million searches per month. Okay, loans for people with bad credit, personal loans. So you can drive all of this traffic to where? To your funnel. Okay, you can drive it to your funnel. Now, who's going to pay for this, right? Unless you're the insurance guy, you're going to pay for it. But if you're not, if you're just offering the service, well, he's going to pay you 1,000 Rand a month or 2,000 or $1,000. Because remember, these guys get a lot of money for closing a client, and you've got to understand their domain, right? You know that when one of these insurance guys gets a hot lead and they close that lead, they're getting paid up front, right? So let's say they're closing a $5 million life insurance deal. They're getting $50,000 up front. In other words, they're getting that whole, the whole duration, the commissions for the entire duration of that person's life insurance. They're getting that up front. So don't think that $1,000 is a lot of money for these guys. These guys make a ton load. But the reason why they don't make it as fast as they want to is because they're shooting in the dark, right? They don't know how to do all of this kind of stuff. I'm going to show you how to do it, right? So yes, these are people, they're actually looking for this, right? So you can change your heading over here and go best loans for people with bad credit, right? So somebody is already searching for this. This Google is telling you that there's 10,000 to 100,000 people looking for this. There's 100,000 to 1 million people looking for, that are searching using this phrase. All right. So when they get to your page, they go, oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for loans, a personal loan for people that have got bad credit. Right? And then whose face is there? This is the face of the person, that the insurance guy or the financial guy that hired you, that's able to help this person. So let me ask you again, whose money is being used to run these ads? Your money? No, not your money. His money, right? Remember, you going down, you're going to consult with him and say, listen, you need a budget of 5,000 Rand a month, and you need to pay me starting off 1,000 Rand a month, okay? And I'll get you these hot leads. Now, if this guy is making 10,000 or 20,000 per, or even 2,000 or whatever, per closed deal over here, well, what is 1,000 Rand per month to you? It's nothing. What is 5,000 Rand per month budget if he's closing 10 people per week that are looking for the exact thing that he's offering? Does that make sense, guys? I hope it does, because this is powerful. All right. Again, fan all of your Google, Twitter, and that comes back to making these people fans and having them share your services. Okay, because what do most people with bad credit know? All right. Well, people with bad credit normally hang around other people with bad credit. They normally have friends that also got bad credit, because, and I'm sure you can testify that, people normally hang around people that are like them. Okay, that's why they're not borrowing money from their friends, because their friends are just like them. their friends don't have money. Their friends have also got bad credit, so that's why they got to come to Mr. Tom Ford over here, all right, to get a loan because they've got bad credit. And then what's going to happen? They're going to go and tell their friends, hey, you know, like I got a loan from Mr. Tom Ford over here, right? And do you see how I'm explaining this to you? Well, this is how you're going to talk to Tom Ford, and that's how you're going to get his business, and that's how everything is explained in this book. And that's why I keep saying to you, get the book. And this is where I got my knowledge from, and that's why I keep saying, get the book. All right. Now, you know, I can share all of this stuff with you. And I can go on and on. This is my iPhone funnel. This is my Uber funnel where I was selling my Uber software like for 5 million Rand. So guys, I can go on and on. I've got a ton of funnels I can share with you. I'm sharing you the basic principles over here. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that you guys are excited. I'm not going to get too much into the traffic generation, but now let's talk about the last section because we're almost into an hour now. Let's talk about the last section. Now you say, Craig, okay, that's all good and well. Where do I find the Tom Fords of the world? So where do I find this guy, right? Where do I find this guy? So where do I find this guy? Because remember, if he's in a big insurance guy, if he's in a big insurance company like Discovery, then he's not only going to be selling car insurance, he's going to be probably doing life insurance. He's probably going to be doing, house insurance and all types of insurance. And he'll also probably be doing loans and other types of advisory. So you can build him out more than one funnel, okay? Because you don't want to be offering him. I mean, like I said, you want people to be focused, and this is how you explain it to your prospects when you are consulting with them. So you say to Mr. Tom Ford, I can see you've got a big portfolio here, but you can't have you can't have one funnel for 10 different types of insurance because somebody that's looking for life insurance is not necessarily looking for car insurance. All right, they might just be looking for life insurance. However, you can upsell them after you've sold them car insurance, all right, and so on and so forth. Now, where do you find the likes of Tom Ford? Okay, well, very easy. You go onto LinkedIn, and you go, like you can see, I said I want to find financial advisors in South Africa, Johannesburg, Cape Town. Now, I can find advisors from all over the world. I'm not limited to South Africa, but I'm starting somewhere, right? So I'm gonna start here. Okay, advisable to start in your own country. I mean, for obvious reasons. And then I click on insurance. I can click on insurance and financial services, but just click on insurance for now. And I want my first and second degree. First degree just means people that are already connected with you, and second degree means they're not yet connected with you. You still need to make the connection. So you can see that I have got these people in my first degree. So yeah, I have. So let's see now. So if I go, I'm looking for someone that fits my profile. So here's an executive advisor. So I can message him. I can go, hi. Oh, I've already sent him a thing. Look, so I go, hi, Rafal. I trust you well. I see you're in the financial services industry. How are you? How are things going for you at the moment? I may have a crazy question for you, but I work a lot with financial services and other client-facing businesses, consultants, and I provide them with overspill from the leads I generate from my other businesses. These are hot leads in South Africa that are ready to buy. As you know, that leads are the lifeblood of any business. I was wondering if you were interested in more ready-to-buy leads for your business. If you are, I'll be happy to negotiate a fantastic price, blah, blah, blah. Look, I can shorten this. It doesn't have to be that long. Or I can just say to him, start off like with that. I trust you're well. So, hi, first name. I trust you are well. Blah, blah, blah. I provide hot, targeted, ready to buy leads for, what is he, a financial advisor, for financial advisors. Here's an example of a I have built for other financial advisors. Now, let's say you're just getting started out and you haven't. So what? All right. I mean, if you've got a problem with that, then don't. But I don't have a problem with that. Like, you know, you want to get the sale. You want him to be your first customer. So people are not going to deal with, they don't want to be the guinea pig. All right. So if you have a problem with that, then you're going to take a while before you get your first customer. Right. So you got to, you know, you got to sort out that gray black area for yourself. All right. I've already sorted it out for myself. Sort it out for yourself. Okay. Here's an example of a funnel that I've built for other financial advisors. And then you go here, and then you copy paste, boom, and you paste it. You say, have a look, and let's have a discussion. You can go have a look, and so I stick in the thing in here. Sorry, I put it in here. I can set up the domain to read www.raphael promoter, whatever, I don't know, you spell his name, .com. Yeah, and I can do that, and I can show you guys how to do that. And actually building for that is not much. It's like $8 to get that domain. I'll show you how to connect the domain and all of that, so don't worry about that now. Just giving you guys the script. I can set up the domain to read, blah, blah, blah. So you're basically telling him this stuff's already done, right? You can even take his picture and say, and put his picture over there and say, look, it's already done. Just give me the go ahead. Let's talk about the pricing and let's get you going, all right? And so it took you, well, first of all, I'm going to give you this funnel. To put his face over there and have it read Raphael the motor, take you a minute, all right? Just so that you can see this stuff's already done, it's ready to go. Like he's shooting himself in the foot if he's not going to take up your offer, all right? And then you get him going, and now you've got your first client that's paying you 1,000 or 2,000 Rand a month, all right? And then you can start gauging now, right? Because now, when this guy starts making money off his clients and he sees that these targets are hot, you're going to say to him, well, look, it's now 5,000 Rand a month. And he's going to say, no, you can't charge me that much. And then you say, well, you know, I can't, you know, you'll say to him, well, we did agree that it was a trial, and I offered you a trial pricing, but my full pricing is 5,000 Rand a month. If this guy is making money, right, and he will be because the leads are hot and targeted, he's going to willingly pay you 5,000 Rand a month. You can then now start getting testimonies from all these guys, okay? And then before you know it, you'll have 10 financial advisors using your services. Because remember now, they can get rid of all of these PAs and old school people that they hire to cold call people, because they still, you know, a lot of these guys are still old school. They still cold calling people, shooting in the dark, trying to set up appointments for people that really don't need their services, okay? Whereas they're now paying they're paying a lot less. They don't have to hire anybody to get them targeted leads from people that actually need their services, okay? I mean, like you can basically find, like, for example, so this is how you get your clients, okay? So remember, there's the different process here. You first got to find your clients, and then after you've got your clients, then they've signed up with you, you then find their clients, okay? So let's say this guy wants he wants clients for cheap car insurance, okay? So you put in cheap car insurance. You search Google. Google's got everything. Google will tell you exactly who's looking for cheap car insurance, okay? So now you can see all of these people looking for cheap car insurance, right? There you go. Cheap insurance quotes, cheap insurance, cheap auto insurance, cheap car insurance, 10 to 100,000 searches per month, 100,000 to 1,000,000 searches per month, okay? You can drive all these people on his budget, on his money, not yours, into his funnel that you built for him, right? And he'll be singing your praises all day long. And then here's an example of a funnel that you can find. So if you find, like, I look at ads all day long, right? I love this. I can hack this. I can hack this page in 30 minutes or less. I can hack it. All right. This is an ad that's currently running. Okay. You can take the exact same funnel and you can customize it for your for your funnel and for your prospect. Okay. Exactly. You can do it exactly the same. So guys, this is very powerful. You can build it up for any business. I'm just using typical examples. There's so many applications. It's ridiculous, right? You just need the time. Before you know it, if you put your mind to it and you work at it, you can start, if you want, you can start hiring people to build out funnels. You'll have a person or a bunch of people that build out funnels for insurance guys. You can then have a bunch of people that build out funnels for speakers, for financial guys. Anybody or any company that needs leads, you can build out funnels for them. And then companies that do products, you can build out product funnels for them. And you can start automating this whole process, but you got to start somewhere. And that somewhere to start is with yourself. Okay. Again, let me remind you that you've got to take massive action. Nobody's going to do this for you. All right. People want to be financially free. People want to make money. Well, if you want to make money, you've got to take action. Okay. And I can share all of this information with you. I can share the funnels with you. I can share all of the experience and all of the strategy and tactics with you. But if you just sit around and do nothing, it's just not going to help you. And also understand that there's a cost to doing business. All right. So I would advise you to get out there and get going and start building. Okay. So this is the first video, and it's already over an hour. And so I'll catch you guys in the next video, where I'll be talking more about the funnels, funnel creation. I need to talk about webinars as well, and how to sell different types of industries. You know, some industries need a webinar, others just need a VSL, video sales letter, and so on and so forth. And then we will talk about traffic, Facebook traffic, Google traffic, spying tools, how to spy on ads. Again, we just want to copy what works. We don't want to be guessing, and because guessing costs money, right? If you just go and create your own ad and you don't know if it works, well, it's gonna cost you money, right? So you don't want to be guessing, and you want to be copying people. Remember, there's nothing wrong with copying. Copy to your art's content. Copy what works, all right, and then improve on it. All right, guys. So this is Craig signing out. Happy funneling and happy funnel hacking. I will be sharing the funnels with you guys. We're going to start off with this funnel, and again, not to overwhelm you. What I suggest you do is, once you get the funnel, you start clicking around on it and getting familiar with it, and putting your own email address, see how it all works, how it all fits into your back office and back end. The only way to learn is by doing. All right, you can listen to me all day long, but if you're not going to do, and if you're scared to make mistakes, you're not going to learn anything, right? So make mistakes, and if you make a mistake and you mess up the funnel, just let me know, and I'll share the funnel with you again, or I'll help you fix it. Okay, and then so in order for you to get these funnels, you need to sign up over here, guys. It's a 14-day trial. You need to put in your credit card, and you need to get busy, right? You can cancel before the 14th day, but I mean, you're not going to make any money like that. If you cancel, then all of this goes away, and you're missing out on a huge opportunity. Let me tell you, a lot of people, ordinary people, men and women, single mothers, all types of people, testimonies that have made millions and millions because they've taken that leap of faith, and they've dealt with their fear, okay, and they've tried. All right, so you got to commit yourself. You got to commit yourself to this. Look, anything that you want to do, whether it's network marketing, whether it's this, whatever business you want to do, there needs to be a commitment on your end. What I'm saying to you is that online marketing, online selling is the future, right? If you don't learn the skill, if you don't know how to do this, you're going to be left behind, and you're never going to make the amount of money that you would like to make. if you learn the skill, and whether it takes you a month, a year, 2 years, it's a skill worth learning, because it can make you millions and millions if you just set aside the time to learn the basic, really basic, if you think about it, it's really basic skills and strategies of how to sell online. Okay, because there were people just like you that started from ground zero. Like you might have listened to me and you might be feeling extremely overwhelmed right now, and that's fine. Take it one piece at a time. Like we're going to go through this one step at a time, but you've got to try, you've got to do, and you've got to get going. Okay, so again, get to the link, get your link, get your books, and get going, guys. Because if not this, then what? If not you, then who? And if not now, then when? Cheers.